Hi fans, how you doing? This is the wonderful center for the Tampa Bay Storm, Brad Serini. My parents didn't have the farm till I was early high school, I think. But it was fun. I grew up in the woods anyway, like my first house was it. And growing on the farm was cool, going back there and obviously seeing all the cattle. And my dad would try and make me work sometimes, but I would try to avoid that because he was like hard labor. And it was cool though. I got to play with a lot of toys. Tractors, four-wheelers, mules, just about every toy you can play with. Excavators. I used to dig holes in China with an excavator, you know. I grew up a little different. My dream when I was younger was to open up a winery. My dad makes wine, like family wine. We've been doing it for a long time. It would always be cool to do that, but it's such a long process and a lot of money, so eventually I have to make a lot of money before I even think about doing that. My grandfather played for the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, and my dad was a big-time high school and he went to college too. So that has always been my inspiration, was both of them to play, and I always wanted to follow in their footsteps. I used to have to put an extra shirt in my book bag because I'd walk to class and by the time it would be like a 200-yard walk. I'd get there and I would be drenched. Everyone would be staring at me like, why is this kid here? So I had to change my shirt before I got into class. It'd be horrible. But eventually I got used to it. Like football camp the first year was not very fun with the heat. I felt like I couldn't breathe half the time, like like I was on a different planet. But eventually I got used to it, and now I don't even like going home. I go home to see my family, and that's it. I like it down here. It's nice and warm. I like the warmth now. In the beginning, it was a little rough because we were such a young team. But like as we started to get old, like we grew up, and by like my senior year, we won the conference and the bowl game, and I loved it. I would never change it for the world. I had a blast at FIU and just everything that we did. My football player, I still talk to so many of them, and they'll be my friends for the rest of my life.